Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining today. In today's video I would like to give you an introduction to 3 frameworks to analyze a business, an industry and the macroeconomical dynamics. Usually many of my students, when they start on a consulting project to understand an industry or a company or do company analysis, many of them are usually stuck to, okay, where to start. The company is new, I've never heard about it. The industry is new, where do I get started? From my perspective, there are 3 key frameworks you can use. Business model canvas, invented by Strategizer, Porter's 5 Forces, Michael Porter, and then PESTLE Analysis. It's also more traditional model. Be mindful, business models, industries, they are evolving. So whenever you use frameworks like these, please use common sense. Be mindful that it should provide guidance, but it does not mean that every single framework fits one-to-one to what you try to accomplish. I will do 3 additional videos where I go into detail into every framework, but let's get started first. So I would like to look at those 3 frameworks, and I believe they are quite good because they cover different aspects of a company or of an industry. Business model canvas really talks about a business model, as the name suggests. Business model to understand the business structure. It also talks about value creation, and basically how the company makes money. So it's a good starting point to really dive into, okay, what are the assets, what are the key activities, and how does the company create value. Focus is really on internal business elements. It just looks at the specific company and how it works. The level of analysis is micro, it's the most narrowed view. And when I say micro, it's at organizational level. Yeah. Purpose is designing, analyzing, or improving a business model. I go with analyzing the business model, and then based on this you can improve, change, or even as a startup, when you don't have a business model yet, you can use this framework to actually think about, okay, how can we generate value? Output here, it's basically a visual representation of the business model. The good thing here, it's not text, it's not a PowerPoint slide, it's really a kind of framework, and it's called Canvas because it's highly visualized. Second one, now we are leaving the organizational level. We are still at micro level, but more on industry level. Here we really look at industry dynamics, competitors, and so on. So here scope is industry specific competition. What are the industry specific characteristics, dynamics? Focus is competitive forces, mainly affecting profitability here of a company. Purpose, as mentioned, understanding industry dynamics. Yeah. And then output, strategic positioning of a company. Is this a niche company? Is the company, does the company have a broad offering? What are the industry dynamics? Is it a commodity business? Is the industry defined by many players with a similar business model, with a similar product, or is it a kind of monopoly? So it's really about the strategic positioning and what are the characteristics. PESTLE analysis is the last key framework I would like to talk about. Here we are looking from a macro perspective. It's really societal. Level. So here we are actually leaving the company view. We are still looking at an industry, but more from an external perspective. So here's really about macro mental factors. External influences that shape the industry. Again, here purpose is to understand external risks and opportunities. And lastly, why do we use it? It's valuable for strategic planning purposes and external changes in the market. Yeah. So again, those three frameworks I believe are quite useful. Business Model Canva is the newest framework. Porter's 5 Force and PESTLE are a bit older, but here, especially if you look at the different level, it captures a lot from a very broad perspective, what shapes the industry, to more industry and competition specific factors, to very narrow and specific organizational factors. I hope you found this useful. In the next videos, I will talk about each of those frameworks in more detail. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.